This is Leo, and this is his sister Luna. I thought their bond was cute, but what I didn't know was that Leo was hiding an incredible secret. He wasn't just following his sister around. He was trying to send me a warning. I had no idea how to understand him, and I almost missed it. And what he was trying to tell me would literally end up saving her life. This story is insane. The perfect pair. Bringing these two cats home was one of the best days of my life. They were a perfect duo, but they were complete opposites. Leo was an absolute maniac. He would jump on everything, climb anything, a total madman. Luna, on the other hand, was super chill. She just wanted to cuddle and watch Leo's crazy antics from a distance. But they were literally inseparable. They did everything together. Morning grooming, afternoon chaos, and evening cuddles. Their bond was awesome. I thought I knew everything about them, but I couldn't have been more wrong. A subtle shift. Then things started to get weird. It started so small, I almost didn't even notice. Luna stopped playing. For a cat, sleeping more isn't a big deal, right? So I just thought she was growing up, getting lazy. I completely ignored it. But Leo noticed, and he did the exact opposite of Luna. He went into full-on bodyguard mode. He gave up his crazy adventures and just watched her 24/7. When she was sleeping, he was awake, just staring at her. The entire vibe of the house changed, and I started to think, okay, something is not right here. Growing concern. My tiny worry turned into massive concern, fast. Leo's protectiveness went from just staring to him, literally trying to force her to eat, nudging her toward the food bowl. Luna started hiding, and every time she did, Leo would find her, then come find me and start meowing like crazy. These weren't normal meows. It was like he was yelling at me, trying to tell me something urgent. I'm not even kidding. He brought her his favorite toy, dropped it in front of her, and then looked at me like, "Dude, do something." I did what anyone would do. I checked her over completely. Felt her sides, checked her ears, her mouth. I found nothing. Absolutely zero. She just seemed tired. I started to think I was going crazy. Was I just making this up? But then I'd see Leo's eyes, and this insane knot of fear would just hit me. He knew something I didn't. The desperate plea. The tipping point was insane. It was a normal Tuesday night. Suddenly, I hear a sound from the bedroom that made my blood run cold. It was a cry from Leo, but it was horrifying. A sound of pure, raw panic. I have never heard anything like it. I sprinted into the bedroom, and what I saw was terrifying. Leo was standing in front of my closet, just screaming at the door. He'd yowl, then look at me with these giant, desperate eyes. My heart was pounding. I ripped open the closet door, and my own panic went through the roof. Tucked in the back was Luna. She was completely limp, and her breathing was fast and shallow. She couldn't even lift her head. In that single moment, everything made sense. His staring, his meowing, it wasn't a cute quirk. It was a desperate, last-ditch effort to get me to help his sister. I had almost been too late. The shocking discovery. The drive to the 24-hour emergency vet was a complete nightmare. I was just crying, praying, while Leo was in his carrier in the back, totally silent for the first time in what felt like forever. At the vet, they immediately rushed Luna to the back. The next hour was the longest hour of my entire life. Finally, the vet came out. She sat me down and told me Luna was in critical condition. They ran a ton of tests, and the diagnosis was absolutely shocking. Luna had a crazy kidney infection called pyelonephritis. It was literally poisoning her from the inside out. The vet said cats are masters at hiding pain, and her symptoms were so subtle, most people don't catch it until it's too late. "You brought her in at the last possible second," the vet told me. "Any longer, and she wouldn't have made it." And then she said something that completely blew my mind. She said some animals can literally smell the chemical changes caused by disease. "It's not magic," she said. "It's biology. Your other cat probably smelled that something was wrong. He saved her life." I was floored. Leo didn't just love her. He knew. The long road back. Luna was in the hospital for 3 agonizing days. The house felt insanely empty. The silence was the worst part. And Leo, he was like a ghost. He wouldn't eat. He would just walk around the house, sniffing her favorite spots, and then he would sit by the front door and just wait. For hours. Just staring at the door. Seeing his loyalty was heartbreaking, but it gave me this insane new level of respect for him. And their reunion was one of the most incredible things I've ever witnessed. I opened her carrier, and she wobbled out. Leo froze. He walked up to her, sniffed her from head to tail, and then let out this tiny, soft chirp. Then he just wrapped his entire body around her. He stayed glued to her side all night. The protector was back on duty, but this time all the panic was gone. A bond unbroken. Over the next few weeks, Luna made a 100% full recovery. Her energy came back with a vengeance. I literally cried tears of joy when I saw her leap in the air after a toy for the first time. She was back. And as she got stronger, Leo went back to being his old self. Their bond, which I thought was already the strongest thing ever, had leveled up into something unbelievable. This isn't just two cute cats. This is a connection that is beyond our understanding. Leo's love for his sister wasn't just a feeling. It was an active, life-saving superpower. Pay attention. You have to trust the insane intuition of the animals in your life. Conclusion. If you have a story about your pet's insane intuition, I want to see it in the comments down below. I will be reading all of them. And for more mind-blowing stories like this, smash that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss an upload. Leo's love wasn't just cute, it was a lifeline. It just proves that the quietest creatures can have the loudest warnings. You just have to listen.